when they called his number.
Yeah, I want to talk a little bit about Buddy Hield tonight. You know, he didn't do it all offensively. I know the Kings have weighed on him heavily or actually needed his scoring late in games especially to keep them in games. But, you know, only 11 points tonight. He played great on the defensive end of the floor. He only had one steal, so it doesn't all show up in the box score.
Right.
But he just hustled up and down the floor. He seemed to be in the right position at all times. He didn't gamble a lot.
Yeah.
And for me, the biggest part, 0 turnovers for him tonight.
Yep.
Zero turnovers.
And he put the ball on the floor a lot, too.
Yep.
You know, I just can't say enough about how Buddy Hield works out there. All you kids out there, if you are watching and you want to be a great shooter, obviously you got to shoot. You have to get the reps up. You have to practice. But I really want people to pay attention to the way Buddy Hield moves without the ball. All of the greatest shooters of all time, they move phenomenally well without the ball. They know how to relocate off their own pass, off another player's pass. They never stop moving.
Yep.
Because once you become that great of a shooter, you can't just – teams are going to key in on you. You can't just stand there and expect to get open shots or even off the screen because they're going to trap you. You have to constantly be moving, and he does that better or just as good. You know, Klay Thompson and Steph Curry are also pretty damn good at it, but he does that just as well as both of them, and it really shows in his work. And he continued that movement on defense tonight. That's why he was so good for them. His rotations were great. His closeouts were great. He moved his feet when he was on ball. I was really impressed. You know, it takes a lot for me to say that I'm really impressed with somebody's defense, especially a guy like Buddy Hield that we've been critical about defense in the past. But he was really, really good tonight.
Yeah, he was. And as you mentioned, constantly being moving in offense is such a powerful thing because the defender is chasing you and they're playing from behind and you're in control. And that messes them up on offense. So if you can continue to move on defense too, they're playing catch up the whole game. Right. So I loved
it also makes it harder to play defense because I mean, I don't know how we could probably track the number of miles that he moved on the court tonight. I'd be willing to bet that it was more than or the same as any other player that played tonight.
Yep.
So that's hard to do if you're playing a lot of minutes. He played 23 minutes tonight, which is, you know, well below probably what he's used to doing for his career. So maybe if he continues to play in this role off the bench as the sixth man, you know, they can play him in that 20 to 26-minute range somewhere in there, and it helps keep him a little fresh so that he can keep that energy up on the defensive end throughout the whole course of the game.
Yep, 100%. Looks like in the